tapping her heels against the hardwood floors, helping her students keep to the beat, and dancing all afternoon is Melanie's passion in life.
I went and taught my first couple of classes, and it was so good to be back and be moving, and it was a whole different life.
Melanie was diagnosed with kidney disease in her teens, so having the energy to teach dance was sometimes a struggle. But now, she doesn't feel as limited as she used to.
When you realize your kidney's working better than your kidneys have worked for 40 years, that's a good thing. When you can see your ankle bones again and you've got energy to do stuff, it's like, wow, I didn't realize I felt this bad.
Melanie received a kidney transplant from her best friend Christina, and it was almost by complete coincidence. Christina always planned on being an anonymous donor, and by fluke one day, she found out that Melanie needed one.
I still, every time I think about that whole thing, it still gives me the chills how all the pieces fell into place.
It was something that I had planned to do anyhow, and I'm just grateful that I got to include somebody that I cared about in the process.
No, you were kind of the lifesaver.
Both Melanie and Christina went through extensive testing and questioning before the surgery, and there's always an opportunity for the donor to back out.
Right up to the point where they're wheeling you into the operation table. It's like, listen, you've got every chance to back out now. If you're going to do it, this is the time to do it. And it was just, no, let's do this. The surgery was a piece of cake. I slept through it.
It took no time for Melanie's new kidney to kick in.
You know, when your kidney pees on the doctor when they're putting it in, that's a good thing. I really enjoyed spending the time with her, other than the pain.
They say laughter's the best medicine unless you've got a tummy full of stitches.
The tummy full of stitches didn't stop them from laughing. But as much fun as the best friends had during post-surgery, recovery hasn't been all laughs.
There's been some issues. There have been. I don't want to paint an unrealistic picture. It is a healing process. There's, you know, my incision was bigger than they had initially intended. I've got some nerve damage and stuff, so it's an adjustment. But, you know, fully functional.
For Melanie, she needs to have routine visits with the doctor and have her medications adjusted. She got a common virus after recovery that left her feeling exhausted.
And I was whining to him that I hadn't felt that bad since before transplant, and he looked at me and he said, you know, I never told you transplant was going to be easy. I just told you it was going to be easier than kidney failure.
Those words put everything in perspective. Melanie says the transplant is helping her learn to embrace each day and worry less about the future.
It really, truly is a journey. I'm grateful every day, and even days where things are kind of down and I'm whiny, I'm still grateful every day.
And she's grateful every day to be able to do what she loves. Melanie's looking forward to spending more of her days on the dance floor. In Nanaimo, I'm Rayanne LaPlante.